same as last one. Well, supposedly with me being super loud, but in-game music is also
loud.
You
could just turn down... If I had known, I would have given more time for that. We could have just...
Yeah.
Oh, well. We can worry about that once there are people online, because we are now online. Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. J, and yes, Gilgamesh, I know I have yet to react to your video. I know. I've been a very bad YouTuber in that respect. Unfortunately, I'm trying to buy a house right now, and everything is going on.
Yeah.
This time I actually legitimately have an excuse, so either way. Wargroove, we're back.
So it might delay. So some new stuff might be a bit delayed, but it shouldn't stop us from continuing Wargroove. But for other projects, I believe you guys have probably heard about the newest Sonic game under development.
Well, whether they have or haven't, you want to save that for when we get in game, or do you want to talk about it now?
We can talk about it a little bit, but basically, a 2D Sonic game, well, in 3D, CGI and such.
3D graphics, 2D gameplay, yes.
Yeah, but you can do it with up to a total of 4 players, including yourself. And it's not just Sonic who's playable. Well, there are 3 other characters. I'm not gonna say much about it, since I want to wait until you've seen the trailers. But
I have seen the trailers, though. Well, one of them anyway.
It's more for the fans out there.
Then start the damn game.
Anyways.
We don't have all night. Oh, jeez, that's loud on my end. I need to turn that down.
Salty Sea Dog. They really thought they were safe this time, but the Outlaws are in for a surprise.
Is Wargroove? Oh, Wargroove got turned up all the way. That's why it's so loud. Or do I need to keep it?
Give it a seat, treasure! Did you just growl at him? I'm trying to sound intimidating. Don't undermine me. Look, we really don't have any treasure, I swear. But what about the bounty of the sea? I don't think that means buried treasure. I think it's more to do with oceanic ecology and healthy biodiversity. And by extension, the notion of living off the land, or waves in this case. So, conservation and sustainable living? We do have a pretty well respected turtle sanctuary. Turtle sanctuaries! Do you mean we traipse all the way out to the islands for nothing?
Yes.
Why did we even come here? It's a lovely climate. I'm sick, will you? Guys, we're here! Razor's here! Now! Find us here!
How did they find us here?
We didn't! We were just racing when we heard the revolution!
The
absolute final straw!
This is indeed the last mission with Caesars, so let's make it a good one. Bark, bark.
Right. We have access to railroad units now. Let's use them to race reference.
Brother, I think Caesar wants to take to the sea.
That blatant dog! I'm getting the feeling he wants us to fire cannons at the Outlaws.
I mean, what else are we gonna fire them at?
Okay, so they have access to the merfolk as well.
Indeed they do.
Oh, these are giants! Oh, they actually have their own headquarters. First off, capture.
Alrighty. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my roommate a little bit. I guess while you're seeing to the first steps, I can catch up with chat. What are they up to? I found a problem with playing Legacy of Kain. The first 2 games are not on Steam. I have heard good things about the Legacy of Kain series, and I see that you're already telling me to play them, Gilgamesh. I will find time for it eventually, although I will keep saying eventually until it sticks, right? Although, to be fair, I do need to start another game tomorrow, given that we finished with Metroid Prime, so I do have something planned for that, but I'll save what it's gonna be. what that's going to be till the end of the stream. What else is chat up to? Who wins in a 1v1, Darth Maul or Anakin Skywalker? Anakin, no questions asked. Let's see, what else is chat up to? Blood Omens, i.e. the first game, has a Windows port and a PS1 version. Same with Soul Reaver, the second one. Soul Reaver also has a Dreamcast version.
I didn't realize that they had access to... Oh wait, they also have access to air units. Never mind!
He's got a sword! You idiots! We've all got swords! Alrighty, but yes, you both have access to basically everything, so good luck. If I'm remembering correctly, mind if I take a look around the map? It has been a while since I played this, and this one gave me trouble. Let's see, so they've got a port over there.
Oh, there's the thing. There's that statue all the way down there.
Alright, so they've got a bunch of settlement. Well, they've got a bunch of ways to bring in boats. You're gonna have to deal with a bunch of them no matter what.
Yeah.
Let's see, you do have ways to deal with that one at least, although that's gonna hamper your turtles pretty effectively. So what I'm thinking is, if I remember how I did this, I think the main objective was to swing around or to charge forth and to claim that first port and that base on the closest island to you. Because otherwise, you're just going to be dealing with nothing but nonsense. So you'll want, since you'll eventually want to claim that, you'll... I'm not sure that's the best point to go for. What's the... Yeah, I think you have to be on a shoreline in order for people to be picked up. So you'll want an infantry unit to join Caesar, because I'm pretty sure they can take two. And even if they can't, you'll want to anyway. I guess we'll find out, won't you? Because Caesar will be a good commander to send along, although... I guess we'll see. Either way, what's the relative economy right now? Oh, man, they do have an advantage. Yeah, you do need to claim an early lead by seizing what territory you can and claiming that claiming the fort and port. That's gonna be fun. What else is chat up to? I swear if they don't... Wait. Oh, what? I'm looking a bit ahead. Blizzard really is dropping the ball in Overwatch 2 right now, although I am excited for next season's skins. Yeah, I mean, it's Blizzard. What do you expect? They don't know how to do anything right now apart from disappoint everybody. That is in your favor, money in terms of money, so why not? Although the harpoon ship is gonna make mincemeat of them. Whee! What else is chat up to? But yeah, I swear off Blizzard games right now. I swear if they don't add a gnome Torb skin, I'll rampage more than Winston. Alright. I would not recommend that. You want to secure that base up there.
What base?
That one. The one that units will flood in and surround you with. You want a beachhead, effectively. Something that you can use to...
This one?
Yes. You want that so that you can more safely egress on them and control their land units. Also bear in mind that heartbeat cannot be shot at by the enemy, by the enemy battleship.
Harpoon ship.
And it can't be shot at by the harpoon ship. I don't know if air units are the best thing right now. Let's see. Yeah, keep that out of range. Let it come to you, actually. You may be able to deal the initial strike first, if I remember correctly, because its range is what, 2 to 6? Well, 2 to 4. Let's find out real quick. Well, that range is 2, but what's the effective range of the 2 to 4? Okay, so if you can get directly next to it, you can deal the initial strike and deal some effectiveness. Well,
yeah.
Might be better off with Merfolk for a little bit, but either way.
Yeah, at least
you didn't claim that settlement. You missed one. Oops. They might claim it.
I forgot.
Well, luckily they didn't claim it, so you've got time. What's this chat up to? Let's see. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th games are on Steam but have no controller support. What, for Legacy of Kain? I don't know what kind of game it is, so I can't speak to whether that's a good thing or not.
They got Dragon up already.
Harpoon ships are your friend. Also, you've got air units. There's a lot of things you'll want to do, to be fair. Yep. Drop that down. Let Caesar and the infantry have a field day, basically.
These ones ours, run!
Yeah. Let's see, what else is chat up to? Let's see. The Legacy of Kain games play order is Blood Omen, Soul Reaver 2, Blood Omen 2, and finally Defiance. Oh boy. So there's a lot of them to get through then. All you're telling me is that the eventually is really gonna stick on this. All the same. I haven't even started Xenoblade 2, guys. Give me a break. I'm trying to remember the best strategy to use for this. Really? Didn't even claim it?
Didn't even break it, really. But at least this means both my merfolk can take it on.
And thanks to Caesar, you'll be able to get hold of that relatively swiftly. Although, oh shoot, that's an... Already an Alchemist is in the field, huh? Yeah, you're gonna want your merfolk to help support. So I'm trying to remember what the best course of action for this is. Problem is, Dragon.
At least I have the harpoon ship.
I'm not sure that, well, you'll need to be mindful of it, because I probably should have checked the effective ranges of everything before I recommended the harpoon ship, though. Ow. I guess since that they're so banged up, you can just have them claim territory just to have them waste time.
And also, get stuff going.
Yeah, this was a costly start. This is probably going to take more than one attempt. I'll just say that now. This one took me multiple. And I do mean multiple. It was rough. This will probably take the entire stream just trying to get through this one. Let's see. Best course of action. Yeah, that makes... Oh, wow. Caesar's already that banged up. I think Caesar might be on his deathbed if the Merfolk and the Alchemist attack. You might need to have him retreat already. What was the strategy I used for this one? Because I will say, this mission is incredibly rough. And I don't just mean its bite is absolutely worse than its bark this time. What was the strategy? If it's already in range, you may as well sally forth and hope for the best. Although, actually, probably should have checked the dragon's range. Nope, capture. Yeah. What's the right call? I'm gonna remind myself of the strategy just so that we've got it to hand. Alright, what are we looking at? I don't think a Harpy is your best... Well, given that they've got an Alchemist and Balliste and everything else, I don't think air units will avail you much in the early stages. I think what we're best off doing is creating a strong bulwark that can assault with Caesar. Ideally, what I think we go for is we get something big like a Knight, or maybe even a Golem if we can afford it. Although it'll take a while to reach that point. And we effectively just attempt to rush down the... Well, we attempt to rush down that initial base so that we can create a beachhead. Use that as an opportunity to claim the port nearby, and hope we can hold on to what we've got. Because at this point, it's going to be incredibly difficult to recover. I'll just say that right now. This is going to be rough.
At least now I can take out that dragon.
What else is chat up to? Hey Jay, can you give us a hint about tomorrow's game and see if we can guess it? It is, well, here's what I will say. It is an action game that will, well, it is an action game from Japan that could qualify for Through the Looking Glass, if I were to review it on the review channel. In fact, that's the reason why I'm playing it, because I need review fodder. So, that is the... And to be fair, I also got it for Christmas a couple of years ago. More than that, well, I've also discussed playing this game at some point before, so that should give you more than enough clues. What else is chat up to? Let's see. We're dying right now, aren't we? Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to restart?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, looking at this, I think we restart. Hit abandon. Oh, wait, resign, yeah. Alright, let's retry this. Because this is going to take a few attempts. Alright, we can skip through that. What else is chat up to? So, Legacy of Kain Blood Omen is the first one. And according to How Long to Beat, it is... Let's see... Yeah, How Long to Beat's a pretty good resource. So, generally around 12 to 15... The 12 to 15 hour range? Fair enough. The first game I hear is hard because it was meant for adults. I'll have to check it out at some point. To see the 3D... Whatever that is, games with little platforming with expansion of the first game is a top-down game like Zelda. Okay. I have played Chrono Trigger before, and technically that's not an action game, that's a JRPG. Wow, Gilgamesh got it on first try, what the hell?
Hmm?
Yes, it is Devil May Cry. Literally the first Devil May Cry. I keep hearing all about it, and I'm very curious. Oh. What to get? I think, honestly, at this point, I think the best thing we go for would be an alchemist.
And have them... And
have them move in with Caesar. Because you know how the landers work. What was the hint again? I wasn't listening. I had mentioned that it was an action game that I had discussed... Well, I gave a bunch of hints, actually, Regal. It was an action game from Japan that would be fitting for Through the Looking Glass. And that what probably gave it away was the fact that I had discussed playing it before. That narrowed it down to either Devil May Cry or Metal Gear Rising. Although, to be fair, I've seen a Let's Play of Metal Gear Rising, and that one wouldn't work as well for Let's Play fodder. Well, that wouldn't work as well for review fodder, I should say. Go ahead and get a turtle now. So that you can deal with that. And we can get anti-air as and when we need it.
Having this guy move to claim that.
Yep, and then he can swing down to assist with claiming that base.
Yeah, because I think he can still hit from there.
Oh yeah, and they can walk on land if need be, so...
This other stuff as well.
Yeah, you're probably just going to have to relent that for now. Luckily, it'll be close to where you can put down a sea turtle or harpoon ship, if the worst should happen, so you have options. Huh, driving up the center this time. Interesting. That might actually be good for you. At least relatively speaking. Wait, a ballista? That's random. It's not in crit range. Grrr. Angie. Damn, if only I had listened, I could have been the one to get it right. Oh, you're too slow. Pretty much Gilgamesh. To be fair, you guessed them most of the time anyway, Regal. It was Gilgamesh's turn to guess correctly, right? That's the excuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more merfolk down if I'm gonna...
Yes, if you're gonna hold that, yes. Alright, just make sure that the sea turtle's out of range. Yep.
And it is out of range.
Honest? What would be better, another merfolk or sea turtle? Because merfolk... Honestly? Hang on, let's see what enemies they have right now. They haven't summoned a dragon yet. So you don't need a harpoon ship. Merfolk would probably be... Well, merfolk or sea turtle, I'm not sure which. Because sea turtle... Honestly, you might want to go sea turtle just so that you've got ways to kill both of the enemy battleships. And then there, maybe save up for a night. So you can have the lander come back around and bring it along, maybe? Oh, shoot. That's not what I expected you to fire at. Not a bad call if you can one-shot, though. And the ballista fires, as is its wont. Yeah, the sea turtle's gonna have to immediately nuke. Actually, Can it reach the... Can it reach that? Guess we'll find out, won't we?
I hope so. Otherwise, Kaiser is going to be in trouble.
Well, he can always withdraw a little bit if need be. Also, I think your merfolk should be in range to be able to hurt the war pups a little, so you... Well, assuming you can knock out the battleship. I know it's not a battleship, and I'm gonna call it because parlance. And I've been playing Advanced Wars recently.
Yeah.
Yep, review for that, hopefully, by the 25th. Yes, it can be.
Yes.
Murder! Have you ever considered murder? Not quite, huh? Well, you do have the merfolk.
I may as well
Bring
use
the
that-
other one along too, yeah. Finish off the other lout.
So, like, I could get an Ember Wing.
That's not the worst idea, actually. Alright, so one merfolk can knock that guy over. At that point... The problem is Caesar can't reach the ballista, so he's gonna take a swing from them. If he takes a swing from the ballista... and the merfolk... The merfolk will probably do what? 15%? Ballista will probably do similar. Yeah, I
Dang
can't
it.
recruit anything more. Well, you did burn it all in an Ember Wing. Though that may have been a good call long term, we'll have to see.
Yeah. Let's at least negate how much initial damage they can do right now.
Let's see, what else is chat up to? Let's see, 3 or 5 I hear are the best when it comes to Devil May Cry. Yeah, I'll have to check. Those are on the list. I intend to go through the entire thing eventually. Is that going to be out of range of the... everything? Because the main concern for that sea turtle is getting rid of the ships. Well, getting rid of the ships. You do have a little bit of harrying to worry about as far as the merfolk. You may as well just plop it down above one of your villages then. Well, above the one... Well, have it just go down 4. Yeah, right down there. Keeps it out of range of everything. And properly in range if the merfolk try anything. Or the battleship. What else is chat up to?
That's probably gonna attack something.
Let's see. Sonic is dead and Jay is the one who murdered him. Unless you guys found out what happened as I slept. Sure, blame me. Why not? It'll be hilarious. Alright, that was expected. Alright, Caesar's gonna need to retreat. Well...
Oh, now they put an Ember Wing up.
Yeah. It's probably gonna make... what's the best way to do it? Oh crap, I didn't expect it to break. That's gonna hurt, as expected. And they summoned something from there too, so yeah, Caesar needs to fall back.
Which means I need to pull the...
This might be another loss then. Ow.
Unless I can get the ship back into position to help.
Yeah.
To get him out of there. Because
Yeah.
it can reach.
It can reach, but it's gonna have to survive a decent... It's gonna take a beating. What? I think you might just be straight up dead.
Not again.
I told you this one was rough. What else is chat up to? You want to try the other one first? That's fine. We can leave that. To be fair, that's a hard one, so... Yeah, that is a hard one. I will... If we want to save that one until after we've reached the final battle, I'm okay with that.
Well, actually,
It is that
I will
rough.
take
The
care of
final
it.
battle is unironically easier than that mission.
Yeah, well,
I am dead
will
serious.
Try and take care of that. If we don't take care of that one bonus mission this session, we'll take care of it next session. Give you time to look up some good strats.
Yeah, because unironically, that side mission is harder than everything else in this campaign. Alright, we'll see to this, and then I'll go ahead and see to chat. Get out of my way.
What?
Yeah. His helmet speaking valve is broken. But he said, "Stop, fiend! Your journey ends here."
Idiots, move aside.
We were stationed here by the Empress to stand between the fleets of Felheim and Cherrystone. He said,
I'll end
I don't care what he said! Your fate is sealed! Alright, this is a survive mission. They think they can stand against me.
How foolish.
Yep. This is a survive mission. You have a stationary point, you must defend. If you can be on the aggressive, they will move, units will not spawn and attack on the same turn. So while you see to the initial moves, I'll go ahead and catch up with chat. So what has chat been up to? Let me make sure that I'm tabbed on the right one so I don't mess with you. Alrighty. Anyone watch My Hero Academia? Is it any good? I have a friend who watches it, he seems to like it. I've heard decent things about it, I just haven't had much interest to check it out myself. I could use a good anime to watch right now, but I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see, I see it all the time in fanfiction, and I think I know more about the show from the fanfiction than actually watching it. Yeah, it did get a massive fan base. I haven't had time to check to see whether the fan base is insane or not, although if it's a large internet fan base, it probably is insane, but never mind me. What else is chat up to? Anyone have any hopes for the new Indiana Jones movie? Nope. And there's Gilgamesh with the same opinion. Honestly, if they couldn't make 4 work, they're not gonna make 5 work. No way in hell. Let's see. Was that an SAO abridged reference? Nothing. If not, maybe they were referencing something else. You might need to be more specific, Regal, because it wouldn't surprise me if there was an SAO reference somewhere in here. Well, SAO abridged reference, but you might need to be more specific than that. Let's see. Yeah, an SAO abridged is awesome. They put out a new video recently because they've still been working on that over the years. My gosh. I was prepared for hilarity. I was not expecting to feel things from that silliness. They've been doing a really good job with it. Probably the best abridged series I've ever seen. Now, you can be a little aggressive. Come on, go claim territory. It's a defend map, not a turtle map. I mean, you have turtles, but you get the point. What else is chat up to? Hope it's not as bad as Crystal Skull, which, although it wasn't the worst movie ever, still wasn't the best as an Indiana Jones movie. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hey, Dwan, how you doing? Oh boy, mirrors in compilation are abominable because they increase the number of men. Where's that quote from? Oh, man. Well, you can have the you can attack the sea turtles, maybe, but... Either way, the harpies are probably more important to get rid of, given that you have less options to deal with them. Because anyone can shoot at the sea turtles. Not everyone can shoot at the harpies. Let's just chat with him. Let's see. Why do you have no faith in 8th Gilgamesh? I think looking at the chat before then will tell you when. What else is chat up to? Also, the voice of Kirito in the abridged series also voices Izzy in a Digimon abridged. It's the same voice. Yeah, he shows up in the FF7 abridged that Team 4-Star did. At the most fitting place. I think it was... who was the pervert? I'm trying to remember the name. Don Corneo, I think it was? Oh, man. That was hilarious. That was the perfect voice for it, too. Oh, man. Also, funny thing, I heard that the person who voiced the Final Fantasy VII Abridged for Cloud, I think he's the main character for the SAO, well, for the MHA dub. Well, the My Hero Academia English dub. He also voices Clan in Fire Emblem Engage. I forgot how effective turtles were. Oh god. Good thing you didn't strike at your harpoon ship.
Now we get a chance to take out that mecha turtle.
What else is chat up to? Anyone here watch Murder Drones? I don't know what that is, so... What else is chat up to? So... Oh, looks like Gwen's begun his trivia, so let's see. Anyone notice how many fantasy settings are just our world but in the past? Yeah, it's a cheap way to... Well, it's an easy way to fast-track a lot of things if you don't have the time or inclination to figure things out. At least the easy way. Let's see. Although, to be fair, Middle-earth has reason to be Earth in the past, because my understanding is Tolkien was trying to create a sort of mythology for the old myths that had been lost to time. So there was somewhat reason for Middle-earth to be our world, but in the past. In fact, a lot of it was modeled after stuff. Well, modeled after same. The clouded roof is seen in FF7 Abridged is my favorite. Oh yes, what was it? You scuff my Giuseppe brand suit? You should try his dresses. Way more comfortable. Oh, I agree. Wait, how do you know that? I wore one. Oh, go have Sigrid be aggressive. Yep. They're not that dangerous yet. And you can always fall back. I'm not a judgmental person! Also, there's just so much gold in that FF7 Abridged. I think that, actually, I even used a snippet of it in a Pokemon video I put out a while back. Because there was just such a perfect moment that worked way too well. Oh man. Good stuff. The quote you gave is... the quote that Dwan gave is from a book that... I'm not sure how to spell that. Well, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, I should say. Spell that, what? I'm not even drinking tonight. What is going on with me? Either way. Alright, he can't reach. Luckily, he can. What else is chat up to? Screw fantasy world with magic. I want to see someone get reincarnated into a world as a primal beast back before the dinosaurs. That would be cool, actually. How would you design it, though? Because the easy thing with the fantasy setting, or medieval fantasy setting, is that regardless of how quote-unquote generic it is, that's gonna be archer fodder if you put it there. Maybe just up above so you can... Well, actually, yeah, you can still claim the fort over there regardless of where you put it, as long as it's max range. Then maybe move one of the pikemen up so you can retaliate more effectively. Yep, that'll do. And have Sigrid at the ready as well. So what's nice about it is that it does give you a good blueprint that you can use for basically everything. And heck, for one of the stories I've been working on, it's just, hey, medieval fantasy setting. Because it was, well, I'm not going to say too much, because it's still very much early stages, but it was originally born from game mechanics, and then the world became more interesting than those game mechanics, so for better or worse.
I had a feeling that Harpy would go after that.
Not a bad target, especially how low it got. Luckily, it allows you to just go and say hello later. Oh wow, good target!
I'll have my turtle take out that one, and then my...
It might have to divert it to deal with the battleship, though. Who's poking me on Discord? Do I have to switch to streamer mode?
Oh, well, you're right. At least my Harpy can take out this stuff, okay?
Pitiful.
Fire demon!
Ah, so, yes, it is Gilgamesh poking. Alright, fair enough. Let me switch over here. Best use of that guy. I mean, yes, that is definitely the best use for the turtle.
The bone turtle, really? Alright, I got a new processor, guys. Don't know if it'll help with stream quality any.
Brother, your processor is literally as good as mine now. Well, close enough to good that it's not necessarily worth worrying about the, well, splitting hairs over. If you go after the Harpy, it'll get shot to pieces. But at the same time, the Harpy does need to die. Huh. Worship's not a bad idea, actually. You can have the mermen run around in order to reclaim that if you get a chance. Although, how to set this up? Well, you can get a crit with the pikemen, just to make things easy, at least over in that direction. Yeah, you're gonna take a hit from the archers no matter what, but I think you can take it.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to move there.
I guess Sigrid's taking this initial strike then. Or is gonna act as fodder. Actually, having her as bait isn't the worst option. Just gonna have her go out there and do the luau.
I think this is the first time in a cold environment, if I'm not
Yep,
mistaken.
this is the first that we've seen cold environments. Alrighty. Let's chat up too. Wow, you guys are talkative tonight. Let's see. Be the reminder that the real name of Frodo was Mora Lavini? Da Vinci? How do I pronounce that? Is Tom Bombadil a god? I don't recall how his name was spelled. I think that is correct. I think the whole joke behind, or joke/idea behind Tom Bombadil is that he was just there. He exists, he's there, he's just hanging out. That's my understanding anyway. Tom Bombadil is Tom Bombadil, and that's all there is to say. That might put it in range of the enemy harpies, but that if they want to die, then they can die.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what they do. I just realized we put Sigrid in crit range of the archer. Luckily, Sigrid don't care.
Yeah, because she's a bitch.
Yeah. One of the unequivocal bad guys.
Oh!
I mean, if they can do a lot of damage, and they can do a lot of damage... Hang on a minute. Did the line in between the effects move? Oh wait, the line between the effects widens a little bit whenever a hit lands. I never noticed that before. That's neat.
I'm gonna need to take a look at that.
Yeah, go have the merman go hit somebody and you'll find out real quick.
Surprised that they didn't try to take that.
Well, it's not like they need the resources given, well, it's just an ambush. Well, it's just a stand your ground map. Oh, that's why it didn't go after it. That makes sense. Let's just chat up too. I posted a link to Glitch Productions YouTube channel in Discord. They make murder. Oh, so the game that you mentioned, or the game or the show you mentioned? I'll have to check it out then.
Just to try and knock it down a little further so it won't be as much of a threat.
Yeah, good call. Let's see, what else to chat up to? Tom Bombadil is to Eru Ilúvatar what Eru is to Middle-earth. Those are names. I know some of the... Okay, I don't know much when it comes to the whole Silmarillion. I'm not gonna even try and sugarcoat it. What else to chat up to? Oh, it's basically card games on motorcycles? What's this about, Gilgamesh? Card games on hoverboards is not as fun as fun, suffers from poor writing. Oh, is that something that... Oh, that's something from Glitch, I assume? Ooh, not a bad call.
Yeah, putting her on the mountains to protect her.
Goodbye.
Boom.
Oh, wow, I saw it there. And it moves in the direction of the attack, even.
That's neat. Yep, infantry to knock out the archers the rest of the way. Move the pikemen up to where they can help as well. Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke? Fair enough.
That's
That's what you mean by card games on motorcycles? Fair enough.
Cringe to the max.
Anyone else really like dinosaurs and other creatures long since passed? I feel like, well, are you an actual child are you an actual man if you didn't have a phase where you like dinosaurs a lot? I feel like that's a requirement somewhere. Alright, as long as that stays out of range of...
The witch.
I'm not worried about the witch, I'm worried about the boat. Because the boat can be dealt with by the warship. But, although, to be fair, you don't have a lot of anti-air right now. Maybe you should have... Maybe you should have bought that instead of a merman. I guess you can reinforce next round, but that's gonna be all over you in about 2 seconds. Oh crap, that's gonna be a crit. That's probably gonna knock you down to what, 50? 40? 50.
This is tiresome.
Hey.
Goodbye.
I thought crits were... That was an enemy alchemist.
Well, at least you can use your insta-kill now.
To fully heal.
Oh, scum, how dare you. At least that softened him up for you. Oh, you scum. At least you're
Now
being
we see
smart
it.
harassing us. Even if it doesn't do much.
Okay, so they can't attack.
What else to shout out to? That's unironically the correct answer. When
I have
writing
no
Lord of the
idea.
Rings, Tolkien
I'm
wanted it to
gonna
be an
use the
imitation of actual
insta-kill
lands.
Gonna use the insta-kill.
Yeah, that's a good target for the insta-kill.
Fall before me!
That's a very good target for the insta-kill.
Hey, I did.
Oh, and you can get crit too. Nice. Get him. And this is why I told you to go aggressive there. You do have to deal with the trebuchet soon, but you do have cavalry at the ready. Alright. Probably can't get a crit, but the pikemen might be able to one-shot anyway. Yes. So you can have them one-shot, then the infantry takes out, well, hurts the archers plenty. And then we gotta figure out how to deal with the waters. Let me see, what else is down to? That's on it. So we're running Lord of the Rings.
Could I crit? Could I crit that settlement up there? Because if I get a fell bat,
You need to move the cavalry unit probably up one and to the right one. Although Fellbat isn't your main concern right now, you just need anti-air. I don't think either of us are particularly picky about what the anti-air is, you just need anti-air.
it would also help with the ships as well.
Yep. This is chat up too. So, when writing Lord of the Rings, Tolkien wanted it to be an imitation of actual myths and ancient stories, and like everyone knows, old stories are retold over and over and new elements are added in. Tom Bombadil is such an element. It wasn't in the original story, but was added in later. Fair enough. So Tom Bombadil is just Tom Bombadil then. Got it. Let's see, and
I
then...
mean, I could take this out.
If you put it up one and to the left one, I think that'll get you crit on the settlement.
Over there.
Yeah, right there. Wow, the
There,
action
here.
seems pretty bad for a second. Hang on, is my internet going kaput? No, mine's fine. Okay, we're good.
Is it? Is here good?
Yes. I think that'll get you your crit. Bit of choppiness on my end. Wonder why. Also, remember this, brother? Does our enemy have any money? Oh god.
Yes.
Infinite money. So,
Yeah, but
Witch
they're only
can
getting...
spam her ability to just keep taking 10% chunks off of your units. You might want to pull your ship's back.
What can?
The broomstick unit can just take 10% chunks off of your units. You may want to pull everything away, more than just away from that edge. Besides, you're gonna need help up above soon. And bear in mind that range extends beyond that, so... Well, let's make him commit to it, I suppose. And then looks like...
I'm gonna need another witch to counter it, and maybe also claim some stuff to help. Oh boy, I'm losing that.
Yes, you are. What's everyone's favorite extinct animal? Looks like Dwayne answered the Spinosaurus. You can't tell me he wouldn't own that bitch T-Rex in battle? Oh boy.
Is that a Jurassic Park reference?
Probably not, but let's find out.
Yeah, because I know there was a Spino versus T-Rex in the third film.
I'm just trying to remember what the Spinosaurus is. Ah, that's what I thought it was. I can see that
and it
happening.
actually has close relatives.
Yep. Let's see, and then what else chat up to? Oh, it looks like Gilgamesh has gone on a tear with talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know you don't enjoy it as much, brother, so I will save that for while you're gone. Well, once we've seen through everything else.
Yeah, I do not want to hear any of it.
Brother.
From
It's not that big of a deal. Either way,
let's start
shooting.
poking it down. Yeah, let's start
Yep,
shooting it down.
that is the best use of that. And then best use for the harpoon ship would probably be to take out those, well, the harpoon ship would probably be best off taking out sea turtles, or at least badly damaging sea turtles. And then the battleship can move in range to knock them down the rest of the way, hopefully while staying out of range of the harpy. Oh, easy. And then they can just sit there ready to... Yeah, you can't avoid the witch. No! Kill the turtles. Kill the turtle. Kill the turtle. That's not the range you need to worry about. It's a 10%. Well, it's only a 10% from that one. You just need to worry about the heartbeat. So what's your favorite extinct animal, brother?
I'm still debating on that one.
Alright then, we'll leave it there. Let's see, what
I
can we
have
murder
quite a
next?
few.
Yeah, getting the early hit on that, especially if you can avoid the range of... Yeah, actually, yeah, because harpoon ships can only move 2 outside of deep water, so yes, that should be out of range.
I'll attack it first.
That is a concern. At least the archers won't be concerned about it. I just realized if the knights go after that settlement, they get in trebuchet range. Actually... Well, never mind me. Sorry, I'm mulling over strategy. Maybe that strat should have happened first. Your brother does not like Yu-Gi-Oh? There are personal things tied up in that franchise that I do not feel is best to get into. That's all I just...
And, yeah, but long story short, was picked on by... It was from...
There is childhood bullying involved. There are bad memories associated with that for the brothers, so that is all I will say. That puts it in trebuchet range. And crit range, too! Oh, God!
But Sigrid may be a more tempting target.
Yeah, but Sigrid would straight up die. It might be better than to hold off and let the trebuchet, tempt the trebuchet closer. Maybe present a target to the pikeman? Yes. Present a target to the trebuchet? No. Thoughts on Digimon? I don't know enough to comment.
Pokemon ripoff, not interested.
Honestly, I'm not sure which is the ripoff of who. I've heard it both ways.
We'll have to look at when they released. Or when they think I should build next. From here.
You've got a merman. Well, I think it's a naga technically, but...
Deep Link.
Well, either way.
Deep Folk.
I'd vote... Well... I'd vote Turtle.
Okay.
Even as bones, they're adorable. Let's let them come to you. Now we expected. Wow. I'm surprised they lived, actually.
Yeah, same here.
That one's not living, though. Really?
It barely held out.
It might be worth reinforcing that, then, just so that you can spend resources on something else. Alright, you can have that one back off and set a crit on something else. That is out of range, but it's gonna do what, 20%? Yeah, pretty much. Turtle. Still hurts.
I feel like that would hurt.
Yeah, but the turtle's hurting from other stuff, so we don't have to... Okay, it's dead.
But my harpoon ship can finish that off.
Yep, well... I'm not sure which is more important, the witch or... the heartbeat.
Well, I do have my own.
Honestly,
so.
The heartbeat can hurt a lot of things. I'd probably go after the heartbeat.
Whoa, did she really just...
What? The AI has its moments. This is not one of them.
How foolish. Goodbye.
Let's see.
Yeah, that trebuchet needs to
getting its not safe for work stuff. I'll save... I don't know if... Yeah, I'll save that for when Alaric's gone. There we go. Run away! Run away! that over. Yep, move him up, and then stab. Payback time. Alrighty. What else do we need to worry about? Alright, so we got that coming in. Actually, if you've got that in the air, yeah, take that. If you've got a witch in the air, take out the enemy witch. That way you can basically rule the skies with it. Assuming you can take out the harpoon ship anyway. But you can have your battleship swing up later. Yeah, it's not going to do much damage. Either way, I'm trying to remember, what's the crit condition for battleships? I can't remember if it's deep water or shallow water. Huh?
It's shoreline.
Ah, it's shoreline, okay.
Oh, we're shoreline with that!
It's not that much more. No sense fretting over it that much.
Should probably do another harpoon ship.
Huh. I wonder about... Well, actually, yeah, there are 2 harpies in, so that does make sense. Especially if the enemy harpy makes a beeline for you. That should be enough anti-air, though, so now you might want to get another warship so you can start dealing with those guys. Because you're going to need either a warship or another turtle to deal with what's about to be thrown your way.
And also maybe another deep folk to help reclaim that.
Yep, there's a lot of things to see,
because
too.
now I just cut off their income.
Not that they need it. Yeah, well... Can you get it? Reinforce it out of range of the harpoon ship. Yes. That'll at least waste his time. We'll see what he guns for.
Okay, if I can reclaim that and get that, I'll then get 1,000 gold a turn. Which will really help.
Are you afraid? Goodbye.
As expected. If they couldn't shoot at the harpy, it'd shoot at that. Probably shoot at that anyway, given how damaged the harpies were.
And I'm probably gonna lose those. Yeah, I need to get...
Yeah, you may want to back away from the shoreline so you can retaliate if they come onto land.
Your mistake. Hey.
Alright, as expected. At least you got all the anti-air in the universe. Now you just need naval to naval units.
Yeah, as well as some more deep folk to help.
I just realized that battleship could be a problem. Let them come to you when it comes to that group. Oh yeah, perfect. And then... Oh, if that one can blast it, go for it.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna summon another deep folk or 2 just so that way I can reclaim stuff.
Alright. Let's see, that's the enemy range.
Wait,
Goes
this
on?
thing can move.
Yes, it can. So it will... But luckily the range is the range, so... Yep, right there should be decent enough protection. And you could move the harpoon ship to try and cut off the harpies, perhaps. Or you could... Ooh, you could... Preemptive strike would damage it. What's the range in the harpy? Oh, you don't have to worry about it this turn. Although,
yeah.
this... I do remember this map, because this was a... Wait a minute, you didn't put it in range of the warship, did you? Oh my god. But I do remember this one, because there was an instance where I could not get... Well, where the AI was so particular about how it handled ranges, that I was unable to prevent a dragon or something crazy from hurting me.
Wait, there's a dragon that's going to be coming?
I don't remember if it was their dragon or my dragon, but I remember something being out of every range indicator I put, but able to fire at me the following turn, and there was nothing I could do about it, and I was very salty. I might still have the footage on my NAS somewhere. I'll have to dig it up once I'm done. Actually, I might be able to just dig it up now. Although, do I have that footage still? Because I do keep... You know what? I'm going to turn on my NAS and find out. Because the nice thing about having a NAS, that I can just dip into that whenever I need it. Alright, I'm going to put streamer mode on. There we go. No more Discord pings. Alright.
Don't waste my ones to see if I can end this thing.
Yeah, keep that out of range of them. You don't need it getting shot at, but you don't need it getting poked full of arrows. Yes, offer fodder to the merfolk. Well, divers, I should say.
Now, what should I do with this turtle? Actually, I said...
My gut instinct is to make them come to you. Let's see how they respond. As expected. They're taking the first shot, huh? Oh, wait, what?
I think they crit in reefs.
Ow. Good thing you've got more than one option to shoot at the harpies. Because you might lose those boat. That boat. Ow. Ugh. That is pain. You might need to get archers to help deal with the divers. Here we go. And look, they're being smart about the range indicators. Because they know that you're... Oh crap. For a second I thought that was in range. Oh, another wave. Maybe I'll be swept away by the rising tide of idiocy.
You will be overcome!
That is crit range if you go after it. Actually, can your infantry get a crit on the archers? They can.
This is tiresome.
There we go. Oh, looks like my NAS just activated. Okay. Let's go digging. Do I still have the footage? Let's find out. So we're on YouTube archive. Videos. Where's Wargroove? Alright. Let's see which. Oh my gosh. My notes can be rather silly when I look back at this. I was just looking over my session info to try and figure out what... Well, when I'm looking back and doing a review, I like to keep notes as to where everything is. The notes I had for the battle we started the stream by attempting Brother. Spending longer than is healthy figuring out how to crack an island level where I have to somehow make a dent in the enemy lines and push inward using said dent. The solution was apparently to get lucky enough to where a ballista wouldn't spawn on the top island, use the good boy to knock out the barracks, and then T-pose on anyone who tries to take it back.
In other words, More
I wrote
RNG.
that.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's bad. Wait a minute, can you vampiric touch it? I doubt you can, but if you could, I'd laugh very hard. Alright, so, and then the session after that was the one. Oh, I do have the footage! And let's see.
I need another
What
witch.
was my session note? Yes, it was a dragon. The stupid... Here's what I wrote. The stupid dragon managed to sidestep my anti-air boat range near the end of the side mission. And I marked that out as something to show in the review. Let me use VLC and I'll get it on screen. It would have been near the end of it. Oh, there it is. Yes, I found it. I am going to full screen this real quick. And let's switch it over to a lazy display. This is what I ran into when I first played the game. Over here you've got, I don't know how visible my cursor is, but over here you've got one boat, which is out of range of the dragon. And then you've got this one over here, which, if I play the footage, there it is, able to hit basically everything. I'm only able to hit it with the dragon, well, with my flyer over here. Let me skip ahead a little bit. And this is where my boat ended up. The only thing that can hurt this dragon is over here, and the dragon has full access to this warship. Yeah, it was not a fun time. The AI has its moments, and that was one of them.
I hope this allows Sigrid to reach that thing.
Well, let's find out real quick. Yes!
Fall before me!
Big brain time. I'm about to show you what's called a pro gamer move. Alrighty. Is Gong.com good? I'll use them whenever I can, because with Gong.com, you're guaranteed DRM free in most cases. The only instances where you're not is when there's a multiplayer component.
I will say that I do have used GOG for things like Rogue Squadron Episode 1 Racer, which also brings me to another thing I wanted to bring up. Apparently, my old joystick was messing up when Dad and I were trying to test in the limits of my new processor. And we still need to get me a new one. Dad's thinking of maybe giving me a...
Well, you moved where I am, you can borrow mine.
Yeah, though Dad's also thinking of giving me his since he's not using it. And in addition to it being in better shape, all of its buttons supposedly work.
Any reason you're mentioning this?
Mainly so that way if we do anything like Star Wars Squadrons or something, and that would require a joystick, we know that my end is okay. Hey, because Squadrons is something that I have thought about having us do.
Good call on the Wraith. What else do we need? Your ground forces are looking a little thin. Maybe, even if it's just a Dreadhound or a Dreadsword, something would be good. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but you could use something. Because I do remember, because I did see on my footage, there is a dragon coming.
But
It
where
is
is another matter.
where all the rest of the flyers are spawning in, but it be a Dargan.
So I should probably get another ship up and running.
Let's see. Let's see
Oh,
if
jeez.
Blood Omen is on Gong.com. Yeah, it's a reliable site. Because
Goodbye.
it's the same people who made The Witcher who run GOG. GOG is good
Yeah,
because
sure.
it's Polish and we like money in Poland. To be fair, the European Union does give you a lot of money, and you still get into very loud arguments with them, so you know what? Fair enough. I will not dispute that. That is true. The Polish like money, so go ahead and give them money. It is a good service, though. all joking aside, it is a good service, from what I've seen.
Okay, so they do have more units.
Oh yeah, you're not... It ain't over.
Yeah, this
Might
switch
be
is
good to have another harpoon boat, just to have some variety.
That's what I'm
Especially
working on.
Oh wait, wait, that's actually, Hamana. Because that's a warship. Although you've got answers to warships, though. Well, I guess you can harass that in the meantime.
And reclaim some stuff so I can get more income again.
Yep. Oh wait, if they can reach, the others can strike.
Yeah,
From out
from
of
a
range, too.
distance. And then my turtles can finish them off. Yep. Finish them off without taking any damage. I can then reclaim that to...
Yep. To shore
Yeah.
things up a little bit. Shore up. Kill me now. Oh, actually, you've got enough for a cavalry unit if you really want to reinforce your ground forces.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I'm
I'm
thinking
pretty
of.
sure there haven't been any flyers showing up from that top part of the map, right? At this point, you can probably just surround... At this point, you can probably just surround and destroy. Oh, shoot, trebuchet. Yeah, you're definitely going to want more cavalry. That seems like a good use.
Yeah, I can't really heal, so I have to... pull
Yeah.
that.
Although,
And
to be
reinforce
fair,
the grid.
I do need to remind myself that this is a survive map, not a kill-em-all map. And then one cavalry can stab another. That should work. And then pikemen can stab whoever they can get away with.
Yeah, though they're probably dead in the dead meat.
Oh yeah, between the alchemist, the merc, well, and everything else, yeah.
Only
they're
taking the enemy knight as far as I can.
Oh yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And it's still a nuisance that they have to kill. Oh, you're coming onto land, huh? You can smack them now. Huh, not as much damage as I thought.
Yeah, I expected that. But my harpoon ship has got this.
Yep, and that's why you got the second, right?
Yep.
Alright. Those war pups will probably knock him down the rest of the way. Really? Still up. That's useful. Wow, if you're gonna move that close, you may as well just have your cavalry waltz up and hit.
Yeah, do what damage they can.
Although Sigrid is badly injured. Although you can have one of your merfolk run up to help. Oh wow, that's just bad. Wow. You did turn off all your internet tabs, right?
Only one I have running is the one for the stream.
Okay. To be fair, both of us are on... Actually, wait, I'm trying to remember what you're on. All I know is I'm on trash and won't be on gigabit for a while. Boom. And then the others can finish. Finish him! Let's see, turtles are probably best swinging down to deal with the boat. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. You'll need a replacement. Because, as I saw in my footage, there be dragons in them there hills. You probably need Sigrid to reinforce this turn, if only for sheer self-preservation. There's a lot that's going to be attacking her this round. Honestly, let's see, yeah, just hit that as much as you can to minimize the damage coming from it, because it's going to swing at Sigrid. You'll probably need her to retreat back a little bit. Yep, they can swing over to grab that. And then I believe you have enough for at least... Well, what do you have enough for?
Another turtle.
Let's go with Deep Folk.
Yeah.
I suspect your Deep Folk will end up helping to harry them up above, so you'll need replacements for them.
Who knows, if Sigrid could get her groove up, she'll be able to really wreck some major. And who knows, if I can use it against the Dargon.
That's gonna hurt.
At least the turtle can help.
Well, with where the dragon shows up, it's gonna show up on the island.
I know, but...
Well, that you can easily see. Oh, that's cute. You tried to kill us.
Alright, I'll break that.
Yeah. Wait, why are you running up?
Probably know they're pretty much dead meat.
But surely they'd want you to go after him. Did they intentionally neuter the AI for this fight?
I have no idea.
It's possible, actually. You don't have any AI on... Well, you don't have any anti-air on the ground.
Luckily, one thing, Sigrid's...
I think this is the final wave. Fall back. Here they come like lambs to the slaughter. Actually, I can... let me pull VLC back up. I'll find out how close you are to the end. Alright, so after the dragon showed up... Alright, so that's their movement. Nothing spawned in after that, so yes, this is the final wave. Well, what would be the best course of action? Definitely that. Have you ever considered murder? Shut up, too. Anyway, remember Helicopteron? The shark who was a loser? And to be quote-unquote special decided to develop spirally arranged teeth. I'm not familiar with this.
Oh, what dragon? What creature was this?
I'm gonna look it up to see if this is mythical or real.
Was that what I heard?
Huh?
Was it Helicoprion that I heard?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that definitely is one of them. If you think that's weird, there's actually a shark named Adestus that had teeth that were essentially scissor-like in shape.
Huh. Nature's weird.
Battleship to help with some of the stuff down below.
Oh yeah, you're gonna want it. Why not?
Yeah, but to help increase how much I can get from our groove.
Actually, yeah, that is a fair point. Because that will build up the groove faster.
And help me to take out something major. Gonna get
Yeah.
I can't get another warlock, dang it!
What, did you burn your money on a warship? Wait, that is what
Yes,
you burned your money on, isn't it? I was joking, I didn't and I had forgotten you said that, wow. I am out of it. Oh, man. What time is it? Oh wow, been going for an hour. Yeah, we probably won't have time to knock out that second mission, given the— oh crap, that's a turtle. That's gonna hurt. That hurt. Ow. This is the final wave, though.
Just need to survive it.
They're dead. Huh, looks like the dragon's going for Sigrid. Oh boy.
I should probably fall back then.
Yeah, you have
And
the
just
alchemist
work
there,
out the work.
so you'll be able to survive. But yeah, it's gonna be rough for a couple turns.
And I may lose some stuff.
Well, let me see. What was my arrangement like when I was playing this? I had a better starting hand when I was playing this, but... Let's see. Where was Sigrid? Well, let's see. Because the better starting hand, the dragon went for my fleet rather than anything else. I need to remember I can parse through my footage if need be. Well, there's her groove got. If it's any consolation, though, you probably don't have to worry about the land units anymore, since that there's literally, well, 4 land units left. They're probably good as far as that's concerned. You just need naval and air.
For all purpose.
Yep. That'll be a good use for them. Yeah, it's probably dead no matter what, so may as well take out the air-to-air stuff.
Yeah.
What else is Chad up to? Oh? Regal is disputing the helicomprehen's bit. So that one was overrated compared to other sea inhabitants from the time? To be fair, there's a lot of crazy stuff back in the day,
Yeah.
from what I remember. Still, it is a cool looking thing.
Yeah, though you should look up Adestus. Do you
Look up
need me
what?
to spell Adestus? You need me to spell it for you?
Oh, I think Brave spelled it for me. The coal shark. What's this do?
Am I invited?
Just send that as a distraction.
Not a bad idea. If nothing else, it'll force them to burn stuff. Yeah, you don't have to worry about land units now unless you're... Yes, well, unless you're very concerned about the dragon, which, to be fair, that is cause for concern, but... Especially since you'll probably need to burn the groove on the giant.
Yeah. Just trying to get some more damage in.
Yep.
Well, yeah. This knight has served its purpose. It'll at least distract what it can.
Oh, that's what Dwayne's talking about. That's what I'm saying. He was a loser and wanted to be special, and failed. Okay, fair enough. Being cheeky then. Got it. Alright, then you harass that turtle into not quite uselessness, but... Alright, now what's this one that Regal mentioned? Another one that I like thinking existed as pictured running around the seafloor was the... Let's see, the Taniastrophius hydroides? Wow, that's weird. That just looks like a snake with legs. Alright, that was a known and expected. That was also a known and expected.
Should I just retreat back to base and...
Yeah, probably. You want to set up an alchemist, that's probably your best bet. Especially since you don't have an answer for that now. Okay, yeah, you need an alchemist. Okay, I should not have discouraged you. Oh god. That's a problem.
Yeah. Probably not gonna get as good as you did with this one, but...
Well, we can go... Well, when we can afford to go full Let's Play with this on our Sundays, then we can worry about the details.
Oh yeah, there's another thing that also came up. Apparently Orcs Must Die 3 had another update.
Actually, now that I'm online on Steam, I can actually check to see what's in the update. Is it a balance up? Well, actually, let's take a look.
Plus,
8
they
gigs
added
of
3
fun.
new endless maps.
8 gigs? That's an 8 gig download? Hang on. So let's see. Added 3 endless maps, okay. Fixed several high frequency crashes, neat. Let's see. It looks like apart from the endless maps, it's mostly just balance changes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Still, useful stuff. Let's see. Oh, looks like Gwen has comments on what Regal posted. They probably behave like today's salt-living reptiles. They swam in water, eating plants using their long necks to eat underwater vegetation, and then dragged themselves back on land and rested there. Fair enough.
Actually, that Japan is way too close.
Okay, yep. Actually, oh god, that's actually very dangerous for you. Oh god, I didn't get you killed from doing that, did I? Maybe if... Yeah, Wraith will probably be faster to get over there. That's scary, actually.
Ooh, I can take out this.
Yeah, if you can straight up take it out, do it. I think Sigrid can survive long term, especially if she's away from the mountains where the Harpy can't crit. Although, actually, that's probably not the most concerning thing you want to avoid from 8 crits from. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Well, at least you can body block with the 2 units you have. That may be what... Honestly, body blocking with the units you have is probably your best bet. Well, okay, have Sigrid retreat still. Don't put him on the roads, I don't think. Because that golem can't reach yet. Maybe have the cavalry in them... Yeah, have them there. That way they can retreat and help body block for Sigrid. And then, at that point, what's more important to Nom? The dragon or the golem? Well, the giant. Probably the dragon.
Yeah, because it's the scarier target. Unless
yes, because the giant you can at least go hand to hand with, as long as there's no other threats. What value you can out of it.
I hope I didn't lose this fight outright.
I don't think so. Fortunately, there isn't too much that they could throw at you right now that would take out your HQ.
Okay, I'll probably just use my ability there.
Yeah, but it's not in Nom range is the problem. My suggestion then? Reinforce, well, head into the forest and reinforce against that settlement. Wait a minute, if they claim your port...
Yeah, that's my concern.
Well, in that case, since that there aren't any harpoon boats nearby, you probably just need to put oh wait, there's a harpoon boat nearby, damn it. So much for my plan. You might need your own dragon. You'll have enough money for it next round, and very little to hamper it. Apart from 1 harpoon boat. Which you should be able to one-shot. This is gonna be it.
I think I may have lost this one.
I don't think so.
It's surrounded.
I don't think so. You only need to survive. You don't need to survive well. It is a small but important distinction. As long as Sigrid and your HQ survive, you've got a chance. Not enough for a fellbat. Well, you know where to send that at least. Problem is there's a harpoon ship right there, so I say just a merfolk and maybe a warlock. Oh, is there a cat clawing at my door? There's a cat clawing at my door. Hello. You want something? Might be better off
Just to
hitting...
keep him-
Well, what be better?
Just to keep them distracted.
Wait, that's where you put Sigrid?
Yeah.
That might be her end.
It wasn't. It took 3 of these to destroy Sedge. Plus, it.
When
this
he was
crits-
in a forest?
Yeah, but this crits when
You know what?
targets are on the
Neither of them get
roads.
crits, that is true. Neither of them get crits. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
And if anything, I can and soak up that one.
Okay, you know
And-
what? Fair. Oh jeez, battleship.
Yeah. And then I'll just continue retreating back to base and defend there.
Yeah, at this point, you might just need to set up a trebuchet or 5. At least you know what you need to do to the dragon. Actually, at this point, you can let the... Ow. That won't kill outright, but it'll hurt. Oh, cat wants something. Be right back.
And I definitely need to shore up on defense.
How are we looking?
And there goes a good amount of my income.
At least that thing won't be able to do much if it's just gonna harass that. It might just straight up kill it.
Almost.
Okay. Yep.
Fall before me!
I just realized that's gonna immediately die to the alchemist.
Maybe so, but it will take out the
It will serve its
flyers.
purpose, yes. Actually, that might body block it enough. Actually... Oh, wait a minute. It'll be fine. Hopefully. The concern is that you don't want any of the... Well, you don't want them claiming that fort. That is the important thing that we cannot let them have. So... what would be the best way to handle them? Problem is, a ballista isn't really enough. At least damage-wise. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Just bring those in. Actually, I never did check to see how much income you're getting.
Yeah.
700. Well, we'll see how this round goes. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. They're gonna just reduce my income. I'm gonna have to make do with what I get. I have.
This is gonna... Okay. Are we gonna win anything tonight?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the concern. We can afford to lose that. We can't afford it to be taken over.
Because then they'll spawn all sorts of stuff on us.
Yes, then it'll be non-stop battleships. And then it's... At that point, it's GG.
Especially with them stealing my properties. Yeah, I overcommitted.
Honestly, we were just inefficient with how we were taking and dealing hits. Well, honestly though, with how long it took for us to reach this point, I hate to say this, but we may just have to come back to both of these fights later, looking at the time. Oh, we can't shoot at him in the water unless we use an archer? That's gonna be costly. At least you'll have a trebuchet next round. Huh, you didn't go after that. At least you can start casting Hex later, but... Problem is, you can't really use... Problem is... Actually, can you... No, you can't bring in air units because the harpoon ship will immediately nuke them. Well, if that... What's the best course of action? How much money do you have right now? Ugh. You might be screwed. That's not how that works. If you bring in another merfolk, maybe? Yeah, just keep bringing in deep folk then. See if you can at least... If not... Maybe you can outlast them. That was oh wait, that's a shoreline! At least they're not firing at something more important.
Yeah.
This is tiresome.
Goodbye.
This is gonna be rough. So at this point, what you have to do... Okay, good. The warlocks are
Some can attack on the land.
Honestly, archers might be the winning play here, just to distract the merfolk. Take out the alchemist, and then body block with your flyer.
I need to get Sigrid back to safety.
Can Sigrid take another hit?
She's at 5.
Well, she got reduced to 5 after getting hit by the alchemist and the rest, so... Oh, hang on, we have a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance.
Down to 300 income, I think, now. Yeah, that... Actually,
The goal
they
was a
did
distraction to prevent them from going after your stuff.
And if I clear out all the land stuff, I can probably move to try and reclaim all that.
Alright, let's do what we know we can do then. Warlock against what can be hit, which is that.
And then the archers against that, those sub-troopers.
Actually, if there's... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, these are the more concerning targets.
Well, they're the ones that can fire at you anyway. And then you've got... Yeah, just keep summoning... Honestly, you might just be best off continuing
Are
to
you
summon
afraid?
the... well, the fish folk. Alright, hopefully I calculated that correctly. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, just summon more deep folk and just run them down, because the harpoon ships can't do that much to them. And then... I don't think you need that. Just save the rest of your money. You're gonna need it. Especially if you need to reinforce Sigrid.
1, 2... It's the enemy aim.
Yeah, this is gonna be a C rank,
Effective.
I suspect. Oh, that's garbage. Oh my god!
Yeah. Pull Sigrid back and reinforce.
Yes.
At least the only thing that can harm that is the archer.
Yes, and you will need to reinforce because otherwise you're not going to be able to... Yeah, I don't think she can survive... Wait a minute, if it's on the shoreline, your alchemist might be able to hit it. Although, at this point... You can wear them down enough. Actually, wait a minute. If you spawn them on the bridge, the sea turtles won't really hit them.
Yeah, but then they target the fort.
They can't hit them. They can't hit the fort. And look at how low health they are.
Can't reach.
But here's the thing, brother. Look at how low health the turtles are. Even if they did attack your port, it's not going to do anything. Oh, you know what you can do? You can have your merfolk capture something. Just continue dragging this out. And then I pull the alchemist back to see if the enemy will try anything.
No, I did not mean that.
At least you can capture that in the meantime. Alright, you may want to pull that back as well, since you're going to have to deal with an archer or a harpoon ship before too long. Oh, man. If you can take out the if the two merfolk die, you win.
But at least it's on the shore, so I can't attack back it now.
It's not on the shoreline. You need an archer to attack with it. An archer you don't have the money for right now. Oh god. Can the harpoon ship not attack land units? Hang on. Can the harpoon ship not attack land units?
I don't think so.
Let's check real quick, I'm curious. It can't attack land units. Huh. In that case... Summon archers. Hang on. Keep her there, actually. Summon archers. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have the archers walk up in range 1 of the boat. No, range 1 of the warship. That's not a warship.
I can't get my archer there.
Well, that archer should keep firing on them. I mean the other archer that you just recruited. Now keep Sigrid there.
I need her.
You need her as bait so the other archer doesn't immediately die. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Especially since that archer's about to take a beating. Wait a minute. I didn't just make this very difficult to die. Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh shit. Did I just lose it?
It's still alive! Still
No,
alive!
it's not.
Oh crap!
I might have just killed you.
I knew it was already fixed back there! But if she survives this, I'm using that vampiric touch on that thing.
No, you use the vampiric touch on the boat.
The golem is gonna shred me!
The golem can be taken on 1-to-1. The boat cannot. Also, it's a non-starter right now anyway. At least you can take out the archer. Or at least hurt it badly.
I'm gonna have my own to take on that one.
Actually, you need to take out the merman. Otherwise, if they claim your base, it's over. Alright. Merfolk down. Guess the other one can just shoot at the turtle or something. This is not how I expected this to go. How did I not have this? How did I manage this?
Goodbye.
See, that's why you're not going to use Vampiric Touch on it. Although it looks like you'd have to bait the boat back into attacking those, we may not get the chance. And that is why I originally intended for that, but, well, it didn't work out that way. Honestly, best course of action now? Spawn merfolk on the bridge. Only the merfolk and the golem will be able to do anything about him. Well, and the boat, obviously, but the boat will want to go after somebody else, most likely. Yep, just did it. You're out of range of anything else that could hurt you.
We're now or below 40%.
Then hit it first. Oh, right, that's why it's critting. Well, it's still only 23%. That is still the advantage. You'll be able to whittle it down.
Are you afraid?
The problem right now is you need an answer to the boat.
Well, once I take out the enemy merfolk, I can potentially work on...
At that point, you just At that point, you take out the merfolk, I think what you do from there is you just build a trebuchet and force them out of range to where you can then just spam something. Oh, that's new.
If they don't take out my base structures first.
Oh, geez, that could have ended very badly. Luckily merfolk can't move that quickly. So here's what I think you do. Well, you reclaim it immediately. Oh, actually, I think that's the play. Here's what you do. You don't reclaim it.
Goodbye.
Yet. What you do is you first summon a merfolk. Well, okay. Do the thing with the merfolk. Hang on, don't put it in the water. Just have that go literally anywhere. I would have had it attack the merfolk, but okay. Wait a minute, we need to determine something real quick. And the enemy merfolk reach? No. Okay, good. So, summon a deep folk. Yep, that'll work. And then have her reinforce in between the fort. Yes, right there. Have her reinforce. And then you vampiric touch the boat.
You'll be able to reach it there.
Yep. That's the thing. Force it at its max range. Oh crap, no. Never mind, you need to... Actually, wait a minute. You need to reclaim the fort. Otherwise, you're just done. Well, actually,
So I should have moved it into the water.
Man, this is rough. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Sigrid, you need to you either need to kill using Vampiric Touch.
So hungry!
Now you just whittle him down. Now you just whittle him down. Alright, that was on a shoreline. You won't be able to do that same trick to you again. Not as effective.
You know, I may as well I'll work to reclaim my stuff.
That'll take too long. Especially while Sigrid's being harried the whole way. Alright. At this point, you just spam. You can. Well, I guess you can't spam Deep Folk right now. God, this is rough. Forget C rank. Yeah, he's just gonna keep bombarding now.
Yeah, the best bet is to take out those boats and then just move off.
Yeah, just keep spamming Deep Folk. However, whenever you can plop in a Deep Folk, just do it.
And do it on shore to keep them from
Yeah, so that they
immediately
can deal
nailing them.
a good initial strike.
Okay, that's one down.
Now 2. And then you have Sigrid just keep capturing stuff to distract the other boat. Well, this was annoying.
Am I invited?
No, but you're going in anyway.
We'll just keep capturing that.
Yep. This is your life now. Luckily, you'll eventually reach the point where you can get a sea turtle. And that time is now, apparently. Yeah, honestly, at this point, you just want a sea turtle.
Once I destroy that,
Honestly, you can do it now and get away with it.
what about the thing's range?
It's on 1 HP.
Am I invited?
It'll do at most 20%. Mostly, I just want to be done with this damn level. What's been going on in chat while I've been stressing out over this? Oh, looks like Gwen and Regal have had all sorts of fun talking about prehistoric life. Alright. Really?
Am
Well,
I
if he's gonna keep
invited?
firing at that, you can always just move your other units into range. Probably safely do it, too. Surprised they never went after that, now that I think of it. He recognizes that there's turtle. Bring in another turtle. Then you can just have more than one turtle rush his position. Actually, yeah, at this point. Just move one turtle into range and then rush him with the other. Either way, you've got him.
Am I invited?
Or you can just fire at that again and just die. What was my turn count when I finished this? Wow, 20 turns was an A rank. I'm 21. I think we're both done after this one.
Am I invited?
Yeah.
My gosh, that was a lot. As expected. Luckily, he had to choose between that and, well, now he dies. Painfully. As expected. An inevitable victory. Really?
Yeah.
Good. We're close.
No.
No, no messenger hawk. Lord Valder will know we've arrived soon enough. No more pointless digressions. Queen Mercia is in our sights. Alright, what's C rank? Alright, fair enough. Okay.
Can now play a Sigurd in arcade.
And we are officially.
Yeah, next time we'll try and take care of this one.
Alright, since that we're not going to want to spend all day on it, let me pull up my footage real quick and see what I got as far as ranking on it. Because I did win this one, I just don't know. Alright, after an hour and 18 minutes of just me being on my own.
Okay, so I need to essentially do arcade just to unlock these tracks.
Yep. Well, don't worry, we can worry about that when the time comes. We can unlock all this when the time comes.
Wait a minute. Are they all worth 2 stars?
Apparently. And there's 92 of them, so math.
Be 100 and... Oh, we need complete campaign missions to unlock some of these.
Yes,
Guessing
don't worry, we will
finish.
see to it all in good time. Although the arcade missions are gonna...
4, 5,
Well,
6,
for the
7,
codex
8.
and for just unlocking stuff in
7.
general, the
Okay, so we
arcade's
have
gonna take us a while.
85 times 2 is 170.
That in mind. Both of us are exhausted from that nonsense, so we're gonna go ahead and call it here. So, next time we jump into this, here's what I'll do, brother. If you want to review the strategy I used, let me what rank did I get? I got an A rank on that battle? What? How'd I do that? Okay, how about this? I will upload an unlisted copy of my of just the winning play, and I can let you look it over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
man.
we can discuss about how to do it later.
Either way. So, tomorrow then, as said partway through the stream, we're starting another game up. I wanted to do something more action-oriented, and I needed fodder for Through the Looking Glass on the review channel, so tomorrow we begin a playthrough of Devil May Cry, the very first one. I hope it's good. I know very little of what to expect. I played maybe half an hour of it at one point and ended up needing to look elsewhere, so I'm looking forward to trying something very different. So, apologies for cutting off the scintillating conversation you all are having in chat right now, although I suppose if you cared enough, you can continue it in the Discord channel, well, in the Discord servers, so a lot of fascinating stuff about prehistoric life, looking at all that, well, worth looking at.
Who knows? Who knows? May show you some stuff, some of the stuff from the Jurassic Park series, because that's where I learned about some of these prehistoric creatures. Or say not just the aquatic life, but also some of the mammalians, and also some other dinosaurs I didn't know about until then.
Either way,
Yeah,
be on
because
from me.
some dinosaur-related stuff still amazes me.
Yep, maybe you'll
Like,
enjoy
for
digging
instance-
through here, although there is some of Dwayne's not safe for work stuff, but still.
Yeah, for instance, Guanlong, a dinosaur that is essentially looks like a dromaeosaur, but is actually an ancestor of the Tyrannosaurids, namely Tyrannosaurus rex. Just throwing something out there. And also, somewhere down the line before Tyrannosaurus, the line of the Allosaurus, it did continue, even after Allosaurus went extinct. Can't quite remember the name. I think. Trying to remember. It was Oschops, one of them, or Mochops, or whatever. One of them.
You tell me, I know nothing.
Well, we can discuss that later.
Alrighty.
So some of this is making me want to dig up 3D Dino again. I've been thinking of doing that for a 15.ai video set at some point.
You know there are other AI programs in the universe if you care enough about that sort of thing, right?
I know, but 15.ai is the one I'm familiar with the most. But we'll see what happens.
That doesn't mean that there isn't something else you can dip into.
Yep, a discussion for another time.
Well,
Yeah, the comments, or should I close?
I think that's gonna be all for me. So, either way, looks like looks like most of the chatter in chat is just between the chatters right now. A lot of interesting stuff in there, but we'll go ahead and call it. So, tomorrow, Devil May Cry. Next week, more Wargroove. So, we'll see if we can knock out that mission. I'll go ahead and cut out just my winning attempt and let you have an unlisted copy of it on this channel, I guess. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. You can always send it to Dropbox if you...
That is true. Dropbox would probably be easier. Either way, thank you all for watching. We're both tired. We will see you all later.
Bye.